104.7 The Cave. Mike the Intern on the phone once again with my good friend, comedian Dusty Slay, coming back to the Blue Room Comedy Club this week. He's here Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And if you don't know Dusty, I'm telling you right now, you've got to check him out. He's hilarious. If you do know Dusty, I'm willing to bet you've already got a ticket to the show or one of the shows or maybe all of them at the Blue Room Comedy Club. Dusty, how's it going, man?
All right, we're having a good time. I'm pumped to be here, pumped to be coming back to Springfield.
That's awesome. And obviously, you're here about once a year, as you mentioned before. As a stand-up comedian who's constantly on the road, how do we fare with other, I guess, mid-market towns? Is the way I'd put it.
I think Springfield's great. I love it. I mean, the club is downtown. I mean, sometimes I'm bummed that it moved from Billiards, but this would be my first time at the new location, and I hear nothing but great things.
Yeah, you're going to love it. You're going to love it.
I love being downtown Springfield. The club's great. Christopher Michael Ray that runs the club, he's on it. He's always a lot of fun. I'm pumped.
So, as a guy who, crisscrosses the country a lot, I'm sure that you find places you like to go to, or at least things that you have to do when you're in the area. What's the one thing that you do when you come to Springfield that you have to do?
Oh, man. Well, really, I'm so boring. I feel like I usually end up going to the Bass Pro Shop, or a couple of times I've been there. They've been having the Hot Rod Show or whatever, where all the cars are lined up in Springfield.
Uh-huh.
And that's awesome. I love that. There's a nice cigar bar in town I like to hit up.
Yeah.
But usually I just sit outside of I used to sit outside of Billiards and smoke cigars and watch all of the crazy people out there.
That is also that's always a wonderful, wonderful pastime. Well, you mentioned Bass Pro. They're actually having a massive fishing fair in town this weekend. So if you do want to go, that would be the weekend to do it, because they've got a ton of stuff going on if you want to fight the crowd. But I'm sure you would just be right at home at Bass Pro Shops and all the other fishing guys that are going to be there this weekend.
I love it. I mean, I'm bummed to see that the Hank Williams Jr. shows are sold out on Saturday.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'll be doing my own shows anyway, but if you're a Hank Jr. fan and you didn't get tickets, come see my show instead.
Go to Dusty Slay, and it's going to be just as good. So any new stuff you're bringing on the road with you this year?
Oh, I got tons of new stuff. I mean, since I was here last, I don't even remember when I was there. I mean, I assume last year, but because I think I come there every year. But, man, so much happens all the time. But I'm on Netflix now. I got a 30-minute special on Netflix. And so I got rid of all those jokes. And I'm bringing in a whole bunch of new jokes. It's going to be hot shows. I got new hotel jokes, and I got weed jokes now. I had drinking jokes the last time. Now I got weed jokes.
That's great, and it's medically legal here in the state of Missouri, so feel free to enjoy. Last but not least, I got to ask you, man, what are your thoughts on the slap heard around the world, dude?
I don't know. It's hard to say, really. Sometimes I just think, I mean, it's clear that it was a real slap. But somebody told me that Chris Rock's ticket sales have doubled since the slap. So I'm like, that seems like a pretty... And then Will Smith got an Oscar right after that. So how do you slap a guy and then get an Oscar? I mean, I think... I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it's definitely... It just blows my mind how polarizing we are right now as a society in something like this. And it's just, you've got people on both sides of the argument calling the other ones idiots. It just blows my mind. But yeah, it's definitely a great, there is no such thing as bad publicity, as they say, for both of them. So like you said,
and, Will Smith, was first famous for this like really happy show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where he was kind of the guy that got into a fight and he had to move from Philadelphia to his uncle's house. But now, they've rebranded Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as this more serious kind of angry show. So maybe Will Smith's embracing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see, man. Well, either way, I'm glad you're not getting slapped in the face. And if you try, Dusty could probably take you out at the Blue Room Comedy Club here Thursday through Saturday. Travel safe, and look forward to seeing you here in Springfield, sir.
All right. And I've not been slapped yet. You know what I mean? But we're having a good time.